government dey for serve you, the citizens. Information na right. We, na the ministry, they continue for bring the right players, people and we sabi for come and talk to una all.
As they say, the Auditor General and in Deputy in November 2021, they suspend them for stated misconduct. Obviously, the mandate, the authority where the Mingidis Tribunal was for let them consider the allegations we are already stated, the misconduct and or lack of professional performance of the Auditor General and in Deputy Tamba Momo. When a tribunal makes a judgment has the force of a high court judgment. But the tribunal, in actually reaching their decision, sometimes takes longer because it's an inquiry process. In actual fact, it's only Parliament can decide on her removal. It's not the President. What the tribunal is actually doing, it's an advisory tribunal based on looking at what has been presented before the tribunal, the argument, obviously, the lawyers for the states, the Attorney General, has made a case that indeed there is a breach for them to now arrive at that recommendation for the Auditor General to be removed. But it does not stop there, because once those recommendations are made, the President is at liberty again to look at those recommendations and now decide what's the next step. And that next step, I believe, is the press release that the minister, they actually mentioned today in terms of now the President accept the recommendation. The next step is for Parliament under Section 137 B for Parliament not to follow them, sit down and let them deliberate on the report and take a decision.
We actually, they're about for hit the ground running. What do they do? We acquire a land, and after that, we begin build. Not to say the association get money, but we do fundraising. And when somebody like Tuma, Adama, Gento, Kamara team up for fundraise, my man self they contribute, because then say charity begins at home. So the stone then, the cement then, and everything, they make sure say Mohammed, Gento, Kamara, Giam. And the other thing again, where we realize is that private practitioners, lawyers, them, some people don't know, say they know they get pension. So what we decide for do is for let we actually able for collaborate with the leadership of NASIT for law initiate what they call a private pension scheme for lawyers who side then go they pay into this scheme, and in their old age then go get a befitting old age. We can see some lawyer they don't do so well. I know say majority of them I don't see lawyers them in their old age. They're not able to look after themselves anymore. Because as lawyers, we know they retire. Not only where the body don't tire, now you go sit down at us. And sometimes where don't tire, that money no they can't in, it go affect your health. They argue say the Supreme Court now intake precedent over the tribunal. But the Constitution will they follow, section 137 from subsection 4 to subsection 7, clearly states how you get for go about with a tribunal where it come to the Auditor General. Because if you read that section, you go see no more outside in the talk all over about a court, a judge. But section 1199 tell we say the same way how you they remove judge, now the same way you they remove an Auditor General.
While he was a soldier, the need be arise for going to the trenches for go fight for we. While people then like we at the time, we don't hide, we don't go overseas, we run. A lot of us, now APC, SLP, we don't run, don't go. Indian at the trenches, they fight for the country, for the soul of the country. And as I be other one and say, they say, been they out. We can meet up na the street there, they meet up na Seven Sisters Road. They meet na Ferry Lane. They say, hey, Oman, how is it? Bahana in Freetown. Say, pardon, they panam. That time they president be there. They fight for we. so that we can come back to a country we call our own. That's when they win a refugee. He says there's no sacrifice greater than a man can give than to give his life for others to live. That man did it for us. Democratically, we don't elect him, let him be president. That man they go and left it in this country, no. That is why I always call and say, this power is very ungladiatorial. Gladiator own effort, not to the finish. Where he be doing it spear you, they die, he kill you. But when in a fat in person, where he be done, they give you hand back, he lift you up. And they did that.